Hello everyone, Bushcat here. Today, I thought I would just hop into a creative world in Minecraft and build a house. And just kind of walk you through my process building in Minecraft, the types of things I think about. It won't be the best thing that I've ever built, probably not by a long shot, but I'm really excited to, get some creativity out into the world. I want to find a nice, cool spot to build a little cute little base. The entire surrounding environment really changes the look of your base more than you probably would think it does. You also want to select a palette based on your surroundings. So I actually kind of like this area over here. You'd want something that looks a lot more structurally stable in the mountains. So what I'm actually gonna do is find a variety of stones, and we'll make a sort of a gradient. For me, I'm not super good at this part, but for me that means the bottom looks more stable and structurally sound, and the top looks a bit more weathered. So I have an application known as an automatic scroller, and what that is going to do is allow me to create a sort of a gradient effect. If you have an automatic scroller, then you can just sort of do the do, and like however you place the blocks in your hotbar is going to determine how frequently they show up, and it makes it a lot easier to randomly sort of do something like this. I think a lot of the fun in building is sort of fiddling around and seeing like how things look, but you can already see this sort of gradient. It's looking really nice. So I'm feeling pretty good about this height. We got a bit of a tower. Man, yeah, that's looking nice. It's looking nice. You want your palette to sort of match the area. So this is like a winter, so we have like this dark stone colors, and indigenous to the area, spruce tree, dark oak sort of has that same theme. So spruce, dark oak. But I think just for the sake of it, I want to try a little bit of this crimson. I have a bit of an overhang here going, and that's just because adding a sort of a shape or depth, it would be the right word, makes builds pop a lot more. Anything you can do to reduce there being a big flat surface. So I'm thinking like this sort of tower is the main base. You can dig out this area. I don't think I'll do that in this video though, but you can sort of dig out the innards, build a bit of an interior down there, and I think on top of the tower is where you can shine and put a bit more of a personalized build. There could be a sort of a dome, and you know what, I actually do like that idea. I'm actually finding this shape that I've chosen to be a bit difficult to work with. However, I'm gonna say it, like if your shape is difficult to work with, it's probably a good thing. I think like if you're able to make that shape work, more power to you. And I think that actually fits pretty well. Now the palette up here is getting kind of random. What I might be inclined to do actually, just to match with the red, is go with something like this instead of. Well, that is just really close. That's really close to being the same color. Yeah, let's fucking go. This is it. This is it right here. Don't be afraid to play around with your palette, just like how I did with the tower. You want to have some sort of depth before you just start rounding off the top. It's a bit of a jarring palette, I'll say, but I also think that's what I tend to go with in general. My building styles, I really like when things pop. So remember when I said this was looking really good? I do still think that. However, I fucked up the dome. Sometimes when you're building in Minecraft, your brain kind of just goes on an autopilot. I think think that's such a good flow state to be in, but it also can cause for easy mistakes like that. The mistake being, I don't think there was enough shape to my dome. I think it was kind of a bit flat. So doing something like this, breaking these corners, boom, that's already like so much more shape. Yeah, okay. That's a nice looking dome. You can go ahead and replace certain blocks, make it seem like the dome has structure. Go with a bit of a funkier shape here, and that already looks like 1,000 times better. Building in Minecraft, I always think, like, man, I'm really good at it. You know, I am, by the way. I'm one of the best, but shit takes so fucking long to get right. So much trial and error. This is rough. This is rough, guys. Maybe some stairs will fix this catastrophe. Yeah, wait. Hold up. I cooked. I think some slabs around the edge might bring it together. This is ridiculous. I'm so... In the industry, they would call this being wishy-washy. And you know what I don't really fuck with, actually, is this. Boom, bang, boom. Yeah, that looks better already, I think. Yeah, that looks way nicer. Kind of matches with the bottom portion of this tower as well. And I do think the last bit of detail would just be some like outer trim. I think what we could do right here is something like a window, like that. I really wanted to make this diorite work, but it seems a little bit too bright. Could this guy fuck off? Actually? Yeah, okay, I think this is the solution. Alright. It's not looking half bad here. A little bit more love around the environment here to sort of shape this into it. You could have yourself something really nice looking. I regret going with this this red. You know, I thought I could make it work in the winter area, but it doesn't seem to fit. But I think on its own, you know, if you look at the build in a vacuum, it looks really nice. I do think this stone gradient works super well. Like, if we just look at this in contrast to the background without the rest of the build, the dome turned out super nice. These windows, lots of space, and we have all this space down here as well. Oh, that's where all the monsters... I made a mob farm, guys. I made a mob farm. This has been Building a Base in Minecraft. Hope you enjoyed. Feel free to subscribe, drop a like. I'll catch you again next week. See ya.